My bad. So it is 23:55 p.m. It is Tuesday night. I'm so turned around like I don't know. I had a very off day. I was supposed to work out, and he was giving me shit. Didn't feel like working out. Other shit. Even masturbating didn't help. So anyway, the movie review here, double feature. I'm gonna do both Tron movies. So Tron, the original from '82, and Legacy from 2010. Now I've seen both of these films. Let's see. I've seen Legacy 3 times. I've seen the original twice. This is my second turn on Tron. So I finished Tron, and now I have a full, deep understanding of it. I really do. Because when I first watched it, I didn't really know what the fuck to make of it. But yeah, when I first watched it, I didn't get it because I'd finished watching Legacy and wanted to know about the original, basically. Very innovative for 1982 and state of the art as well. Yeah, very state of the art. Wow. It is amazing seeing Flynn navigate his newfound abilities on the grid. Yeah, that was really amazing seeing him do that. Oh my. I have to say that Sark is an interesting underboss serving at the Master Control Program's whim. Yeah, Sark was very interesting. Um, Not one of my top villains, but up there. Going forward to Legacy, because I'm yo-yoing with this, I'd also say Korra is a combination of Ram, Yori, and Dumont in that respect. Definitely. Pretty amazed that Sark's ship was reconstructed as clues in Legacy. Yeah, that did surprise the shit out of me. Although upgraded to a saber in a no, not a saber, a rapier, I guess. Or no, not a rapier. It's a thin sword. A saber, basically. Sark's death and resurrection was dope. Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. I actually like that shit. The movie is somewhat cheesy, but still good. Yeah. Kind of surprised it didn't get full on technical. And what I mean is by terminology and shit like that. MCP's got a point in being smarter than humans, but we could shut him off just as easily. Yeah. But he'd probably have a bypass on that shit, so. I do like how from the beginning it jumped right into the grid action. Yeah, that really surprised. I think it's what threw me the fuck off in the first place. Yeah, that's what threw me off. I enjoyed the other grid combat sims too. Definitely, it was such a good movie on the second turn around. I do wish they'd upgrade the grid graphics because damn, they are dated but still impressive for that time frame. Wish Yori, Ram, Sark, and Dumont had more backstories. Yeah, they should have had more. Easily. Between the original and Legacy, I'd say both are evenly matched. And I know both are iconic cult classics. Tron being the ultimate cult classic, and Legacy being the underrated cult classic that deserves a sequel. The original laid the groundwork while the sequel redefined and upgraded the aesthetic. Very fucking true. I'd also say Clue probably had parts of MCP and Sark absorbed into his programming when Flynn recreated him. Because in the first one, Clue got derezzed and then he was brought back. So, yeah. I was surprised seeing Bruce Boxleitner so young and green. And what I mean by green is that, he's so young, so baby faced. I think he was probably my age in that shit. Maybe just a hair younger. Crazy to believe that in 12 years' time, because this is 82, he'd become the iconic Commander Sheridan on Babylon 5. Fun story. I was on Twitter and I actually asked Straczynski, when did you know Bruce would become Sheridan? And he answered back and he said right after the first meeting they had together. That's pretty fucking. That's amazing. One meeting he knew. That's impressive. I like that. Where am I at? Oh, there we go. Looking back at Legacy, I'm surprised Sam didn't have access to the grid, given his skills, because he's got hacking skills and shit. But Oh well. Still hoping for that third film too. Overall, solid 8, 7 out of 10. I really love how the water in the grid provided them with energy. Yeah, that was cool. But also with this shit, I'll come back to that because I have another vid to do. Legacy. What did I like about Legacy? I loved everything about Legacy. I love the fucking art book. That's on my channel. I'm gonna shut my fucking controller off. Pff, idiot. There we go. Much better. Don't want to burn that rechargeable out so fast. Oh, I watched Tron Evolution game movie this morning too to get the full story. So, Evolution is basically the prequel to Legacy. It's the interim between both films, and it really does. It's such a great game and a good story. Like it really opens it up and adds to it so well, and I love that shit. It's beautiful. And it's so tragic too, because I only watched it the one time, and this is my second viewing on it. So, now I'm fully caught up on the whole Tron universe, which is nice. Well, not completely caught up. I gotta watch Uprising, and then I'll be fully caught up. um, woof. So yeah, both them films are fucking beautiful, and I saw Legacy at Regal Cinemas in Harrisburg. Oh, it was amazing. The Regal Cinemas in Harrisburg, it sits on a hill by itself. Oh, it's so beautiful. I think I might have mentioned it before, but if I didn't, it's got your basic widescreen for the film, and then two more panels come out on either side. Super widescreen. It's so beautiful. And I saw that bitch in 3D. Oh, so amazing. That was good. But yeah, so they're on equal footing, in my opinion. Like, it's hard to pick, honestly. Like, you can't, I mean, you could go, the original's better than the sequel, but then the sequel redefined what the original started, and it carried on that legacy beautifully. I would say, in terms of villains and whatnot, I would rate it, definitely Clue, then Abraxas, then Sark, then MCP. Easily. Or I could alternate between MCP and Abraxas, give or take. But yeah. Yeah, the whole story of Tron is just so. It's an immersive, fun experience, and I love it. And it's so low key. It's low key fun. It's beautiful. Um, but yeah, that was about it. What was my favorite thing from Legacy? The Light Runner? Actually, no. Well, yeah, the Light Runner. I own the Light Runner. I fucking love that thing. Um, Definitely the light cycle sequence. Just the whole upgrade aesthetic for that. Amazing. And then since I saw the art book and I'm watching Legacy, I have a deeper appreciation for that film because it was nice seeing key scenes that were art brought to life. So beautiful. In Tron, I'd have to say the Recognizer rebuild, that was pretty cool. That was nice. And just the overall landscape of the grid in its infancy, the infancy version of it, is pretty amazing. Like for 82, like that was pretty state of the art. Why do I say it's cheesy? It's cheesy because, I mean, it's an 80s flick, but it's got a semi serious tone to it. But it's a Disney flick, which is really strange because you never think that Disney would dabble in something like this. But then again, fast forward to 95, you have Toy Story. And then fast forward even further ahead in time to Finding Dory with the octopus. That thing almost broke the whole fucking computer system. Yeah. I watched the doc on that one. I think it was the Blu-ray. Yeah, it was a Blu-ray special feature. They talked about bringing. I think his name was Frank. I think. My ear. Yeah, his name was Frank. I think. Ah, it's better. Much better. I'll have to get a Q-tip in there. Um, yeah, but bringing him to life almost broke their fucking servers. Crazy. So you can imagine how hard it was in '82 to bring basically a city to life, but with a basic layout and make it believable at the same time. Yeah. Pretty cool to use frisbees as fucking discs. That's awesome. But yeah, it was just really funny. But it was also cool though. But which one was more creative? Definitely the first one. Well, obviously the first one, but the second one expanded on the creativity. And it was great. And then you throw in Evolution's story, and that even expands it more. And of course, if you throw in Uprising, that gives you more story, which is even more great. But yeah, the ISOs, amazing. I would definitely say, looking back and considering what I've already said about both films, I would also say that the ISOs are probably fragments of the first Clue and the MCP as well, with the idealism and stuff and knowledge. Like they came out of nowhere, like flowers in a wasteland. Beautiful. I love that line so much. Yeah, they're such beautiful films. I love them both. I own Legacy. Will I own Tron? Probably not. Don't really feel like I don't want to own it. When I just watch it on Disney Plus, I feel like it. So, if you don't like the cast, the movie, the setup, Disney, any of that shit, ain't for you. Just saying. But, and also the big question though, like with Tron 3, what happens to Tron himself? Because he filmed at a sea of simulation, and then he turned from red to white. So he's healed. But who knows what's going to happen to his ass. And then we have Jared Leto, who's going to be leading Tron 3 Ares. So far as what the title is, I don't know if it'll change or not. But I don't know. There's a possibility of the cast coming back too. So who knows? It would be cool to see 3. I'd like to have a third one to end out the trilogy. That way, you have a full trilogy panned out and shit, like beautiful. And Jared Leto would be good for it, definitely. I mean, he's a great method actor, and I love his work. I also wish Jensen Ackles would join the Tron films as well, because he was actually the voice of Gibson from Evolution. That was pretty cool. So I was surprised he wasn't part of the Tron films and whatnot. So it's cool though. But yeah, so that's how I feel about Tron and Tron Legacy. Because I haven't done Tron Legacy, I haven't done either of these on my channel. So new shit. So no. But I really do like Tron. One of the best fan arts that came out of me liking this was somebody took Darth Talon. No, don't move. Stay. Stupid keyboard. Somebody took Dark Talon and turned her black and gave her the white glow of her tattoos. Beautiful. I love that. It looks so fucking sick. It's dope. But anyway, I'm rambling. So I'm gonna get off of here, upload this, and I'll be back with my workout log like I was supposed to do earlier, but I guess that's right. Stay tuned.